guys. If you watched my August pouring challenge, you saw me make my little makeup brush holder for my bathroom. The challenge was to paint on a 3D object using our favorite color and our least favorite color, and that is what I did. Well, because I'm a classy gal, I have some of my makeup and a few pairs of earrings and some little things sitting in my bathroom in this little yellow cup or bowl that I stole out of our kitchen from my kids' dishes. So anyway, I thought, because everybody knows yellow is my least favorite color in this pour, yellow is my least favorite color, so why I ended up with yellow, I have no idea, but I did, and I thought I might try 3D pour on this using the same colors, except omitting the yellow that I used in this, since they sit together in the bathroom. And then I think what I'll do on the inside is get some plastic spray paint, or spray paint that's made for plastic, and kind of spray the inside with maybe white or something. I don't know how it'll do on this plastic, and then I don't know if you can see, but it has little fish and little bubbles that are shiny, and then this is rough. I don't know if the paint will, if the paint skips the fish and the bubbles and kind of pours over them in a way that you can still see that they're fish and bubbles, I may be okay leaving the little yellow fishies unpainted. That might be actually kind of cute, but we'll see what happens. It also has this little ridge here, so we'll see how I need to deal with that. I don't know. This was the only 3D object I have ever painted, so I'm not sure what challenges lay ahead. The colors I'm using are the same as this one. It's the light blue violet in basics, Anita's dark plum, my little freebie sample from Artist Loft that I got in a canvas, it's crimson red, and then just Master's Touch white. So now what I did learn from this is I just did a pour. I poured it straight onto here and just let it flow down. So I think I might do like maybe 3 layers of the colors to try and get all the colors. I don't know. I think in this one I just did 2. I should have watched the entire video. I watched the video to make sure I had the right colors, but I didn't watch the whole video. Maybe I should have, just to remind myself of the process I used, but I don't know. So I have paint mixed with water, Floetrol, and a little bit of Liquitex gloss medium and varnish. The reason I added this is because Floetrol does not have any binders in it, and since I'm trying to get it to stick to the plastic, I thought something with binders might help that, especially in the long run. Gloss medium and varnish mixed with paint by itself will craze. So I've gone as much as 50% gloss medium to 50% Floetrol for kind of a homemade pouring medium mix, and not had any crazing. With this one I didn't measure. There's not very much of this, maybe a quarter, maybe 1 part of gloss medium to 3 parts Floetrol. It's probably about where I am. And we'll see what we get. So I'm going to start with white, and I'm just going to do 1 dirty pour, kind of like the swirl. I'm going to try and do it all from the middle and let it go, but it'll just depend on how the paint moves and reacts. I need to get this clump out. My Floetrol, I've never had a problem. This is the first time I've had Floetrol that had clumps in it. I really should have a strainer, but I don't have one, so... Whoa, what is in my red? Not sure what that is. Okay, so here we go with the red. And my violet. This is such a pretty color. I really like the way it works with the deep plum and that crimson red. I think they really complement each other. Okay, and I don't know how much paint I'll need. I guess I'll just stop. Oh, there was a clump of... I'll just stop when it's covered, I guess. I don't know. I do remember with the Coca-Cola glass, it took more than I was expecting to cover. And I did lose quite a bit off of it just because of the way it worked. Making sure I got everything covered. Some of it did end up... Oh, that was it. See, I should have strained. I think before I do any more painting, I need to go get a strainer. Okay. I have a little bit left of every color. I'm almost out of the red, but I have some of the others in case I need to do like a mini pour somewhere that it doesn't catch. So here we go. Let's see what happens. There was a clump. Actually, it's going right over. I wasn't sure, just to have that lip on it, how it would do. That's pretty, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to stop pouring for a second and let it flow, see if I have enough paint on there. Being around almost like a half globe, it kind of looks like a planet. Okay. It's all the way down on half of it. I'm getting cells here. I wasn't expecting any. Okay. Actually, I just have a little bit. I'm going to angle it just a hair bit that way to get that. Oh, no, I guess that's not a good idea. Well, yeah, maybe it is. Okay. See if it'll get. There we go. I could have just done that, I guess. That's okay. And it's actually all covered and looks really cool. Okay, let me wipe my hands off. Now, I know I brought something in. Where did it go? Okay, I'm not going to wipe my hands off. I am going to pause it, I think, actually, and then I'll bring you down and look. And then I have some leftover paint, so I might either do something tonight or I might wrap it in saran wrap and do something else with it because I have quite a bit of paint left. So I will give you a close-up here in just a second. Okay, here it is. This is probably my least favorite angle. The bottom, which will not be seen, is actually really cool. Focus. Isn't that neat? I might take some pictures of that, though. Okay, so, see if I can spin this a little bit. There we go. Focus. There we go. This side is really cool. Really swirly and fun. Isn't that neat? And back to the boring side that will be facing the wall for sure. That's not nearly as pretty. So, we'll be back to film tomorrow or the next day, depending how long this takes to dry, just to see how it dries on this plastic. And I will show you the finished result. Okay, it dried overnight. The sides did. The top is still a little bit wet. You can see it moving a little bit. You can see the indents of the fishies, but only if you look really close up. So, it didn't dry too bad, and actually the side I didn't like so much, I don't mind as much. I didn't like it when I left it, but like right in there, I don't mind it. I sent a picture to my husband, and he thought it was, I think, this part. He thought it looked like a brain. So I don't think that's a compliment. So we'll see who gets to decide which way it faces out. I'm thinking now that he said it looks like a brain, I'm not sure I want to look at that every morning. There, maybe that spot right there. Okay, so we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you think it looks like a brain, maybe we should put it away after Halloween and I'll do some different colors. I don't know. But we will see you next time, guys. Happy pouring.